There is a gentle strength in knowing that wherever you are right now, you are exactly where you need to be on your journey. Many have felt the weight of uncertainty when it comes to money, an invisible barrier that feels so real it shapes every day. Sometimes it's the quiet worry that whispers doubts in the stillness of the night. Other times, it's the restless feeling of wanting more but not quite knowing how to reach it. It's as if the heart longs for abundance, yet the mind feels trapped by old stories that no longer serve. If this is where the soul is resting today, there is comfort in recognizing that the very first step toward unlocking abundance begins with a single, powerful thought. This thought, like a gentle key, can open doors that once seemed locked tight. It is natural to feel cautious when faced with the vastness of financial dreams. The journey to wealth does not have to be loud or rushed. In fact, the most profound changes often start quietly within. The mind, tender and full of habits, holds the power to either confine or liberate. When the mind believes in limitation, the world reflects that belief with patterns of scarcity. But when the mind shifts its belief toward possibility and worthiness, the universe responds with opportunities that align with that vibration. This is not magic out of reach. It is the natural dance between thoughts and the world we experience. It is the harmony of cause and effect in motion, flowing like a river that begins as a small spring but grows strong and mighty. This process, this gentle awakening, invites a fresh perspective, not as a quick fix, but as a nurturing transformation. Imagine the mind as a garden where thoughts are seeds. If the seeds are doubt, fear, or unworthiness, the garden will bloom with struggle and lack. But if the seeds are love, gratitude, and confidence, the garden will flourish with abundance and joy. This metaphor holds a simple truth. What we plant within ourselves will grow outwardly. The tender care of these seeds, through repeated gentle attention, creates a new reality. The key is the thought, the phrase, the line that, when embraced wholeheartedly, can change the very soil where these seeds take root. Among the many affirmations and thoughts that have echoed through time, there is one simple line that has captured the hearts of millions. This phrase holds a resonance that goes beyond words. Its vibration speaks directly to the soul's deepest longing for freedom and abundance. It is a phrase not complicated by conditions or limitations, but one that opens the door to trusting life itself. This line whispers to the subconscious mind in a way that invites healing and release. It becomes a gentle command that reshapes old patterns, inviting new possibilities to enter. The beauty of this phrase lies in its simplicity. It is not burdened by the need to be understood intellectually. Rather, it moves through feeling and belief. It is a beacon of light in the quiet moments, a reminder that abundance is not something to chase, but something to welcome. This phrase, soft yet powerful, carries the weight of transformation without pressure. It does not demand but invites. It aligns naturally with the universe's rhythm, the constant flow of energy and vibration that surrounds and infuses all things. When this line is repeated, felt, and believed, it becomes a seed of change that the universe nurtures with its own infinite power. In the grand design of existence, this phrase works because it taps into universal laws that govern energy and manifestation. The law of attraction, for instance, teaches that like attracts like, that what is held firmly in the mind is drawn into experience. The line, therefore, is a magnet, subtle yet strong, that pulls toward it the energy of wealth and abundance. Its effect is amplified when spoken with intention and heart, connecting the conscious mind with the subconscious, where most of the real transformation happens. It carries a vibrational frequency that tunes the entire being to the possibility of receiving blessings and wealth. To explain this in simpler terms, imagine the mind as a radio dial. When tuned to a low frequency, the signals received are limited, static-filled, and unclear. But when the dial is adjusted to a higher frequency, the signals come in clearly, bringing music, words, and joy. This phrase acts as the tuning knob that raises the frequency of the mind and heart, allowing in clear messages of abundance and possibility. It changes the channel from scarcity to prosperity. In this way, it is not just a statement, but an energetic shift, a way of being that opens the doors to miracles and opportunities that were previously unseen. Many have experienced the science behind this without even knowing it. When positive thoughts increase, stress and fear decrease, and the body's natural ability to heal and thrive improves. The heart beats in harmony with hope rather than anxiety. It is this mind-body connection that makes the phrase so potent. Not only does it change mental patterns, but it also influences physical health and emotional well-being. The body responds to the mind's message by releasing tension and opening pathways for creativity and flow. It becomes a partner in the journey toward wealth and abundance, rather than an obstacle. This interplay of mind, body, and spirit is reflected in the metaphor of a garden. Just as a well-tended garden invites healthy growth, the mind and body, when nurtured with loving thoughts, invite prosperity. The line is like the sun's warm rays, or the gentle rain that nourishes the soil. With each repetition, it strengthens the roots of confidence and hope, allowing the flowers of success to bloom. This nurturing process requires patience, for growth is not always immediate. Yet with consistent care, the results will come, often in surprising and beautiful ways. To bring this into daily life, there are many simple yet powerful ways to make this phrase part of the everyday experience. The practice can begin first thing in the morning, when the mind is fresh and open to new possibilities. Speaking the line aloud with warmth and belief sets a tone for the day filled with potential. It can also be gently whispered before sleep, allowing the subconscious mind to absorb its vibration during rest. Writing it down in a journal is another way to deepen the connection, as the act of writing bridges thought and feeling with physical action. Mirror work is a beautiful practice to accompany the phrase. Looking softly into one's own eyes and saying the line with kindness and love helps to anchor the belief deeply in the heart. This simple act can dissolve old doubts and build a new sense of worthiness. It is like planting a seed of light right where it can grow strongest. Alongside this, taking a few moments of quiet breathing or reflection while repeating the phrase can center the mind and open the heart, making space for the energy of abundance to flow freely. When the phrase is used gently and consistently, there is a natural unfolding of signs that the energy is shifting. These signs may be subtle, a new idea that feels inspired, a small opportunity that seems to appear out of nowhere, a change in mood from worry to calm. These moments are the universe's way of acknowledging the inner work being done. Gratitude acts as a powerful amplifier here, enhancing the vibration and attracting even more blessings. Expressing thanks, whether silently or out loud, becomes a way to invite more goodness into life, weaving a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving. As the journey continues, the mind often encounters old beliefs and blocks that try to surface. These may be thoughts of not deserving, fear of failure, or even discomfort with change. These blocks are natural and do not mean failure. They are like weeds in the garden that need gentle removal. The phrase serves as a healing balm in these moments, reminding that worthiness is a birthright and that releasing these blocks makes room for abundance to enter. Visualizing letting go, forgiving past financial hurts, and choosing to embrace new beliefs can open pathways previously closed. Forgiveness is a tender act, not just toward others, but especially toward oneself. Many carry old wounds about money and success that were never truly healed. Using the phrase while consciously choosing forgiveness can dissolve these wounds, freeing energy to be redirected toward growth. This inner cleansing allows the spirit to rise, and with it, the vibration of abundance. It is a reminder that healing and wealth go hand in hand. When one blossoms, so does the other. The journey toward wealth is deeply intertwined with the journey toward self-love. Valuing oneself is the foundation upon which all abundance is built. When the heart is filled with kindness and acceptance, it naturally raises the frequency, attracting experiences that reflect that love. Self-love is the nurturing soil from which prosperity grows. Gentle affirmations that build self-worth alongside financial abundance create a balanced and powerful approach. This holistic view sees wealth not just as money, but as a full, rich experience of joy, peace, and well-being. Each step forward is a quiet victory, a choice to believe in one's own value and the generosity of life. Doubts and discouragement may visit, but they are only visitors, not permanent residents. Persistence is a soft strength like water shaping stone over time. Trust in the process, faith in the unseen, and a heart open to receiving are the companions on this path. Like a garden that blooms slowly but surely, abundance grows with each gentle act of loving intention. The phrase that unlocks millions is more than words. It is a call to awaken the abundance that has always been waiting within. There is a tender unfolding that happens when a thought is not just spoken, but truly felt. The process of using this simple, powerful line every day becomes like a gentle ritual, a sacred space carved out for the soul to connect with possibility. It invites a new rhythm into life, one where the mind and heart move in harmony toward abundance. This rhythm is not rushed or forced. It is patient and kind. It allows the universe to work quietly behind the scenes, aligning people, opportunities, and resources in perfect timing. With each repetition, the phrase becomes a thread weaving through the fabric of the day, reminding the spirit that it is worthy, capable, and ready to receive. Using this line in daily life can feel like planting a garden of intention. The simple acts of writing it down, speaking it aloud, or even whispering it softly create layers of belief that settle deeply into the subconscious. It is here, beneath the surface, where real transformation begins. The subconscious mind, often compared to fertile soil, absorbs these affirmations and gradually reshapes the beliefs that govern reality. This is why consistency is more important than force. A few moments spent lovingly repeating the phrase each day can be more powerful than hours of worrying or doubting. The heart knows when it is being nurtured, and the mind begins to follow. Morning is a particularly beautiful time to engage with this practice. The mind, fresh from rest, is open and malleable. Speaking the line aloud while looking softly into the mirror invites the spirit to step into a new story, one of abundance and grace. This moment can be a gentle conversation with oneself, a declaration of worth and readiness. Before the rush of the day begins, this simple act plants a seed of confidence that can carry through all challenges. And at night, just before sleep, the repetition of the phrase allows the subconscious to absorb the vibration deeply, like watering the roots of a growing plant. It is a peaceful invitation to dream in abundance. Writing the phrase in a journal adds another dimension to this practice. The hand's movement across the page connects mind, heart, and body in a dance of creation. Journaling is not just about recording thoughts. It is about planting affirmations into the fertile ground of belief. Each written line becomes a small step on the path toward abundance. This act also creates space for reflection, allowing any doubts or fears to surface gently and be met with compassion. It is a conversation with the self, a moment to acknowledge where the journey is and where it wishes to go. Over time, this practice weaves a tapestry of faith, trust, and possibility. When this line begins to take root in the mind, there is often a blossoming of new energy, subtle shifts that feel like soft whispers from the universe. These changes may appear as little moments of grace, a chance meeting, a new idea, or a fresh burst of creativity. They might be small signs that feel almost like miracles, yet are simply the natural unfolding of alignment. These signs are gentle encouragement that the mind is turning into a higher frequency, that the garden is beginning to bloom. It is important to notice and honor these moments as they strengthen belief and deepen the connection with abundance. Gratitude becomes a natural companion on this path. When the heart opens to thankfulness, even for the smallest blessings, the vibration rises. Gratitude is like a light that shines on the garden, encouraging every seed to sprout and grow. It invites more goodness and draws attention away from lack toward plenty. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as pausing each day to list 3 things that bring joy or peace. This gentle habit nurtures the soul and reinforces the power of the phrase. Together, gratitude and affirmation form a circle of energy that nourishes abundance in a way that feels joyful and effortless. As the heart welcomes these changes, old blocks may begin to surface, those quiet doubts and limiting beliefs that once felt so strong. These blocks are not failures, but opportunities to heal and grow. They often take the form of thoughts like, "I'm not enough," or Success isn't for me. Recognizing these inner voices without judgment is the first step toward freedom. These beliefs are like shadows that linger in the corners of the mind, waiting to be met with light and love. The phrase acts as a healing balm, gently dissolving these shadows with the warmth of new truth. It invites a choice: to hold on to old fears or to step into the new story of abundance. Releasing these blocks requires kindness and patience. It is not about pushing them away harshly, but allowing them to be seen and gently transformed. Visualization can be a helpful tool, imagining the old beliefs as leaves floating away on a river, or as clouds slowly parting to reveal clear skies. Forgiveness, especially toward oneself, opens the door wide for this healing. Many carry wounds about money that stem from past experiences, judgments, or cultural messages. Forgiving these old pains softens the heart and clears the way for new energy to flow. In this light, healing and wealth are not separate but deeply connected, each feeding the other. At the core of attracting wealth lies the foundation of self-love. Valuing oneself is not a luxury, but a necessity for true abundance. When the heart is filled with kindness and acceptance, it raises the vibration and opens the flow of prosperity. Self-love means recognizing the inherent worthiness that exists simply because life exists. It means treating oneself with the same care and respect that would be given to a dear friend. This nurturing attitude creates fertile ground for all forms of abundance to take root. Affirmations that support self-love alongside financial prosperity can deepen this effect, creating a balanced and harmonious path. These affirmations might say, "I am worthy of all the good life offers," or "I deserve to live a joyful, abundant life." When spoken with feeling, they become gentle affirmations of value that echo through the mind and heart. This practice is not about becoming perfect, but about embracing the perfect self that already exists. It invites a sense of peace and confidence that naturally draws wealth, health, and happiness. It is a reminder that abundance is not something distant or foreign, but a natural extension of a loving relationship with oneself. The journey toward abundance is a continuous unfolding filled with moments of challenge and grace. Doubts may visit and obstacles may appear, but they are not signs of failure, only invitations to deepen trust and resilience. Like water flowing around stones in a river, the spirit finds its way with gentle persistence. There is a quiet power in continuing to believe, in continuing to affirm, and in continuing to nurture the inner garden. Trusting the process, even when it feels slow or uncertain, opens the door for miracles to emerge. Each small step, each gentle act of self-love is a victory that carries the soul closer to the abundant life waiting to be embraced. There is a sacred beauty in noticing the small shifts that happen when a new way of thinking begins to take root. These signs may be quiet, perhaps a gentle feeling of hope, a new opportunity that appears without explanation, or an idea that sparks excitement where there was once doubt. Such moments are like soft ripples on a still pond, indicating that beneath the surface, the energy is moving and changing. They are the universe's way of saying you are on the right path. When these subtle signs appear, they invite a deep sense of gratitude, for gratitude itself is a powerful force that attracts even more blessings. Practicing gratitude is like watering the seeds of abundance that have been planted within. Gratitude can be simple, listing 3 things each day that bring joy or peace can open the heart to a world of abundance. It shifts the focus from what is missing to what is already present, creating a fertile space for more good to flow in. This practice is a gentle reminder that abundance is not only about material wealth, but about the richness of life in all its forms, the laughter of a loved one, the warmth of sunlight, the peace found in quiet moments. When gratitude and affirmation come together, they form a circle of energy that nurtures the soul and invites miracles to unfold naturally. Yet, as new beliefs about abundance begin to grow, old blocks and fears may surface. These are not obstacles, but messages from the past, echoes of limiting beliefs that once protected but now confine. They might whisper thoughts like, "I don't deserve this," or "It's too late for me." Meeting these blocks with compassion rather than resistance allows them to dissolve gently. The affirmation acts as a soothing balm, offering new truths that replace old fears. It invites the heart to release what no longer serves and to open wider to the flow of abundance. This process of releasing is a form of healing, a way of clearing the path so that wealth and joy can enter freely. Forgiveness plays a vital role here, especially forgiveness toward oneself. Many carry invisible wounds related to money and success, wounds born from past mistakes, judgments, or cultural messages. Forgiving these hurts softens the heart and frees energy to be used for growth and creation. It is a loving act that clears the inner landscape, making room for abundance to flourish. When healing and wealth move together, they create a powerful synergy, a flow of prosperity that nurtures every part of being. At the foundation of true wealth lies self-love. This is not a distant ideal, but a daily practice of honoring one's worthiness. When the heart is filled with kindness and acceptance, it naturally raises the vibration and invites prosperity. Self-love means recognizing that each person is inherently deserving of all good things. It means treating oneself with the same gentle care that would be given to a cherished friend. This nurturing attitude creates the fertile soil from which abundance grows. Affirmations that support self-love alongside financial prosperity deepen this connection, reminding the soul that worthiness is the key to unlocking life's treasures. Now, affirmations such as, "I am worthy of all the good life has to offer," or "I welcome abundance with open arms," become gentle truths that echo through the mind and heart. They invite a sense of peace and confidence that naturally attracts wealth, health, and happiness. This journey is not about perfection, but about embracing the perfect self that already exists. It is a tender unfolding into greater freedom, joy, and abundance. There may be moments when doubts arise or the path seems uncertain. These moments are part of the journey, gentle reminders to deepen faith and persistence. Like a river that flows around stones, the spirit finds its way with quiet strength. Continuing to affirm, to believe, and to nurture the inner garden creates a current that carries one toward the abundant life waiting to be claimed. Every small step is a victory. a blossoming of the soul's natural desire to live fully and freely. As this journey unfolds, there is a profound invitation to trust in the timing of the universe. Transformation does not happen all at once, but in gentle waves. The practice of using the one powerful line, combined with gratitude, forgiveness, and self-love, creates a sacred space where miracles can grow. This sacred space is always available within the heart, in the quiet moments of the day, in the breath that connects one to life itself. Know that abundance is not a distant dream or a far-off destination. It is a natural state waiting to be embraced. The universe is always listening, always responding to the frequency set by the heart and mind. By choosing this one line, this simple but profound phrase, a new doorway opens. It is a doorway to freedom, to joy, and to the endless flow of abundance that life offers so generously. May this gentle truth inspire the heart to take that first step, to speak the line with love and belief, and to welcome the miracles that follow. The journey to abundance is a journey home, to the self, to the universe, and to the endless well of blessings that await. With each breath, with each loving thought, abundance becomes not just a possibility, but a living reality. The power is already within. All that is needed is to open to receive.